So the other day was the 10th anniversary of when I had my heart attack. I can't believe it's been 10 years. I went for a bike ride and almost died from it. Now, I can tell you, I had a very, very strange experience. And I know everybody on TikTok and YouTube does this whole make sure to click like if you want to hear more. I'm going to tell you more anyway. If you want to like, cool, cool. I'm not trying to impress anybody. So if you want to hear my story, just stay tuned. I'll tell you. So the whole thing to my heart attack was I got brought into the emergency room, and the entire time I'm laying on the gurney, and I'll never forget the words coming out of my mouth, begging the doctor, begging the ambulance driver, everybody, just don't let me die. My kids, they need me. My wife, they need me. My kids, they need me. Don't let me die. And they get me into the operating room. They remove my clothes. They do everything. And that's when the room started to go black. After the last words from the doctor, I remember hearing were, "We're going to make your pain go away." And then things went black. And that's when things got really, really weird, guys. So if you want to hear more, you know the deal. Just go to the next video. So there I was, laying on the table, dead. You know, at least for a few seconds, dead. And everything around me, I remembered, everything changed. And they talk about out-of-body experiences, but they don't really explain the details. So the explanation is I was not in my body. I could see my body. They can try and chalk it up to brain activity all they want, but you don't see your body while you're outside of your body from within. You know how that works. And everything took on this strange amber hue, this ribbon of amber colored light throughout the entire operating theater. And everything started to get really weird from there. The whole time that this amber light is ribboning around the center of this room and giving off this faint glow, it wasn't intimidating. There was no light at the end of the tunnel or anything like that for me, but the weirdest thing happened. How they say we're in a simulation and all that. You know that feeling you get when you're first taking off your VR goggles and you can see that kind of halo, that aura around everything, and you see reality just haloing around it? That's what happened to me in that moment that I was kind of leaving. As I saw something. It was these points of light everywhere, and these ribbons of energy just running from point of light to point of light everywhere. And in that moment, I can tell you, I was good. I was at peace. Now, keep in mind, while all this is going on, I'm getting the feeling that I'm not alone. And it's not in a foreboding way. It's not scary. Nothing like that. I just felt as though there was somebody behind me watching from a distance. Everything around me, it seemed the same yet different. And there was this being, I don't want to call him God or God, whatever, because that's too easy. But whatever it wasn't so much judging me, but it definitely, when I ended up back in my body, I can tell you, after all that, whatever it was, it let me come back. So, I'm not sure still, 10 years later, what to make of that. Stay tuned, one more video to come. I don't know, like I said, who that was. I don't know what it was. It wasn't malevolent. It wasn't what you'd expect God to be. But there was somebody there. You can call it a guardian angel, call it what you will. I'm not a religious person. I am well educated in religion, grew up in the church, that sort of thing. But this wasn't like that. This was something much different. And that light, that amber-colored light everywhere, it was peaceful, it was calm. So I can tell you, beyond a shadow of a doubt, This isn't it. And whatever more is out there, it's much bigger than any of us can ever explain, guys. So that's the story of how I died and how I came back. Just hit me up with a like, comment, whatever.